Hey, howdy, folks. How are you doing? I wanted to make a quick video kind of explaining what we're looking at for our ACT prep week. It sounds big and daunting, and I suppose the first thing I'll say is that, the ACT is a big test that we all have to take as juniors. It's not an indication of how smart you are or how good of a person you are or even academically where you are. It's just a small kind of sliver of a picture that helps us as teachers understand like where we are as a school and as a district. And then it does help you kind of take an evaluation of here's where I'm at with some of these reading and writing and math and science skills. So don't freak out about the ACT, but since we do all have to take it, let's take this opportunity to get some benefit out of it. So the benefit number one that we can get is improving on these things that it's asking us to know. I really value the types of questions the ACT asks. Yes, I have a ton of problems with standardized tests and the way that they're administered and the stress that they cause. But the things that are on there are things that I think you should know. And then secondly, we get to practice this idea of how to study. How do we improve on something? How do we approach an obstacle that we can see coming in our path? And so what I'm going to mimic this week, I hope, is something that you could take and apply to you learning whatever the heck it is you want to learn. So Monday of this week is going to start off with some pre-tests. There's both an English pre-test and a reading pre-test. And open up these forms, make sure you're reading directions. Like the English test should take you no more than 25 minutes. Even if you don't finish, that's fine. For the English test, it's 45 minutes. Even if you don't finish, that's fine. And I think if you open up this English test, it even, make sure you're using this, make sure you're reading directions, use this test of form to access the questions. I just want to double check here. So yeah, you're just taking the questions posed in this first English test. It goes all the way to like question 75 or something like that. Yeah, and then obviously you can stop when you get to the math portion. You don't have to do the math portion. And that's Monday. Monday, you're just kind of, here's where I'm at. Here's my pre-test before we've really looked at this stuff. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, yes, I do expect you to work on Wednesday, even though you don't have official class. You'll be going through these study sheets. So Tuesday will be study sheet A, Wednesday will be study sheet B, Thursday will be study sheet C, which asks you to take a kind of a smaller portion of the larger ACT test and really examine it to identify one area that you need to grow. So let's take a look at the ACT English test. I have some additional video instructions to be more clear if you're still a little confused of what I'm asking here. But basically, you'll take this no writing practice, go through and complete and correct the no writing assessment, and then you're just going to pick one question that you want to like study in depth. Like, I feel like I could get this question right. Why did I get it wrong? Let's figure out why. And you're going to walk through this language skills sheet. And I've even got some examples of here's what I'm looking for in these instructions. And so that might take you 20, 30 minutes for English, and then maybe 20, 30 minutes maybe for reading. It's really similar. It's just take the quiz, take a look at just two of the questions that you either struggled with or that you missed, and see if you can figure out why you got them wrong and what the right answer is. That type of metacognition, thinking about, okay, not only did I get this right or wrong, but why did I get it right or wrong? How can I approach this question in the future is hopefully going to lead to some success. Because you'll basically practice English and reading 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday you'll be taking an English post-test and a reading post-test. So best luck. This is really focused on growth, not just can I get the answers right, but how can I grow as a student and as a learner? All right. Good luck, folks. You're going to do awesome. Stick with it. It's hard, but you can get better because of it.